What if simply imagining money today made it appear tomorrow? Not in 5 years, not someday far away, but within the next 24 hours. Most people laugh when they hear that. They think visualization is just daydreaming, a nice escape from reality, but not something that changes your bank account. But what if I told you the greatest athletes in the world, the most successful entrepreneurs, and even billionaires use visualization as a secret weapon? What if the only difference between you struggling with money and you attracting money is how vividly you can see it in your mind first? Think about it. You've already experienced the power of visualization in your life, even if you didn't notice. Maybe you imagined what dinner would taste like before cooking it. Maybe you pictured your commute before driving. Maybe you thought about an upcoming conversation before it happened. And when the moment arrived, it felt familiar because you had already lived it in your mind. That's visualization in action. Now imagine applying that same power to money. What if tonight you closed your eyes and saw $1,000 flowing into your life? You saw yourself opening your banking app and the number being higher. You saw yourself holding crisp bills in your hands. You felt the relief of paying that bill, the joy of treating yourself, the freedom of knowing money arrived when you needed it most. Your brain doesn't just imagine that, it encodes it. It takes the vision as instruction. And when your brain believes it, your actions, your energy, and your opportunities align to make it real. That's why visualization is not fantasy. It's one of the most powerful financial tools you'll ever use. And today, I'm going to show you how to do the 24H money visualization ritual, a practice so simple that anyone can do it in just a few minutes, and yet so powerful that it can shift the way money flows into your life by tomorrow. Not luck, not chance, not wishful thinking, but a proven method that bridges neuroscience and spirituality. Science says your brain can't tell the difference between real and imagined, and mystics have always said imagination is creation. The question is, are you ready to see money before it arrives, so that tomorrow it shows up in ways you never expected? 24H money visualization. Here's the promise. What you see, you receive. Visualization isn't just about imagination, it's about communication. Your mind speaks in images, not in words. When you picture money flowing into your life, your subconscious takes that vision as instruction. And since your subconscious controls most of your thoughts, feelings, and decisions, it begins aligning everything you do to match that picture. That means one powerful truth. If you can see it, you can start to receive it. Think about this. Athletes don't just practice on the field. They visualize every movement before they step into the game. Studies show that visualization activates the same parts of the brain as the real action itself. If this works for Olympic champions winning gold medals, why wouldn't it work for you attracting financial victories? When you visualize holding $100, $500, or even $1,000 in your hands, your body reacts. Your nervous system calms, your confidence rises, and your brain begins scanning for ways to make that vision real. Suddenly, opportunities stand out that you used to overlook. Refunds waiting to be claimed, a client ready to call, a side hustle you didn't notice before. And here's where it gets even more powerful. Visualization not only activates your mind, it sends a signal into your energy field. Mystics have always said that imagination is creation, that the inner picture becomes the outer reality. When you hold that image with belief, you create resonance with abundance itself. Money starts to find you through unexpected channels. So here's my promise. When you use the 24H money visualization ritual, you don't just daydream, you program. You send clear instructions to your brain and to the universe. And the result is this. Within 24 hours, money can start showing up. Maybe it's a surprise deposit. Maybe it's a refund. Maybe it's an opportunity you never thought of before. Visualization is the fastest way to reset your financial frequency. Because once your mind can see it clearly, your reality can finally receive it. See it gives, receive it. You might be wondering, can simply visualizing money really bring it into your life in 24 hours? The answer is yes. And the proof comes from everyday people who decided to test this ritual for themselves. Take Clara from New York. She was nervous about her finances after a slow month of freelance work. That night, she tried the 2-4-H money visualization ritual. She closed her eyes, breathed deeply, and imagined herself holding $1,000 in crisp bills. She felt the relief, the excitement, and even pictured herself checking her bank app and seeing a deposit. The very next day, she received a message from a client she hadn't heard from in months. They needed urgent work and offered her exactly $1,000. Clara said it felt like her visualization had opened the door for that opportunity to arrive. Then there's James from California. He had a car payment due and wasn't sure how he'd cover it. Instead of stressing, he decided to try visualization. Before bed, he pictured himself sitting in front of his laptop, smiling at the payment successful confirmation screen. He repeated this image 3 times and went to sleep. The next day, his boss called him unexpectedly, telling him he'd be receiving a performance bonus on his paycheck enough to cover the car bill and more. James said, "It was like my imagination became reality overnight." And let's not forget about Monica from Texas. She wasn't focused on a specific amount. Instead, she visualized herself opening her mailbox and finding money. She saw the envelope, felt the weight of it in her hands, and smiled in her visualization. The next day, she actually found a check in the mail, an $85 refund from her insurance company she had completely forgotten about. Monica laughed, saying, "I asked to see money, and I literally saw it in my mailbox the next morning." These stories are not luck. They are examples of how visualization programs both the subconscious mind and the energetic field around us. By seeing it first, these people aligned themselves with money, and within 24 hours, money responded. So when you hear me say, "What you see, you receive," it's not just an idea, it's reality. And if Clara, James, and Monica could experience it, so can you. The only question is, what will you choose to visualize tonight? Real people, real visualization, real money. Now let's make this practical, because visualization isn't just a ritual. It's a tool you can use in your everyday financial life. Here's the simple hack. Before you pay any bill, take just 10 seconds to visualize it already paid. For example, before you log into your credit card app, whether it's Chase, Capital One, or American Express, pause for a moment. Close your eyes and picture the screen already showing balance paid in full. Feel the relief, the freedom, the security that comes with knowing it's already taken care of. Or imagine this. You're about to schedule your rent or mortgage payment through your bank app, maybe Bank of America, Wells Fargo, or Chase. Instead of stressing, take a breath. Visualize yourself smiling after pressing submit, already knowing the money is flowing smoothly and more is on its way. You can even do this with everyday expenses. Let's say you're at the grocery store or paying through Apple Pay. Before you tap your card or phone, take a deep breath and visualize the purchase being fully covered, your account balance staying strong, and more money flowing back to you. Why does this matter? Because most Americans carry stress when paying bills. They think, "I'm losing money," or "my account is shrinking." And that stress creates resistance. But when you visualize the bill is already paid with ease, your brain links payments with abundance instead of fear. That tiny mental shift makes a massive difference in how money flows in your life. Here's another powerful tip. Whenever you send a payment, whether it's through PayPal, Venmo, or Zelle, add a quick thought of gratitude. Visualize that money multiplying and coming back to you doubled. Instead of saying, "I can't afford this," replace it with, "Thank you for what this bill gave me, and thank you for the money that's returning to me." Wealthy people in America already do this in their own way. They don't just see bills as debts, they see them as proof of services received. Electricity, internet, housing, transportation. When you add visualization to that perspective, You're reprogramming your subconscious to see money as a flowing cycle, not a loss. So here's your challenge. The next time you pay a bill, don't just hit submit or swipe your card. Pause, close your eyes. Visualize it already complete. Smile, then pay it with gratitude. Because when you connect visualization with your real financial actions, you turn stress into abundance, and money begins to flow back faster than you imagined. Visualize bills as already paid. See your balance strong and growing. Pay with gratitude, not fear. Why does visualization work so quickly? The answer is found in both science and spirituality. Let's start with science. Neuroscientists have proven that your brain cannot fully tell the difference between something vividly imagined and something actually experienced. When athletes visualize themselves running, swimming, or shooting hoops, their brains light up in the same regions as if they were physically doing the action. That's why Olympic champions practice mental rehearsals as much as physical ones, because the brain treats visualization as reality. Now let's apply that to money. If you visualize checking your Wells Fargo or Chase app and seeing your balance increase, your brain responds as if it has already happened. If you imagine receiving a Venmo payment or opening your mailbox and finding a refund check, your nervous system feels the joy and relief of abundance. That emotional imprint programs your subconscious to look for ways to make it real. Psychologists call this the reticular activating system, the filter in your brain that decides what you notice. Once you visualize money flowing in, your brain begins spotting opportunities you might have ignored before. Now let's add the mystical perspective. For centuries, mystics have taught that imagination is creation. What you see inside is the blueprint for what you experience outside. They call it the law of correspondence, as within, so without. Visualization becomes a way of planting energetic seeds in the field of possibility. When you focus on lack, you plant scarcity. When you visualize wealth, you plant prosperity. Think of it like this. When you type a command into your phone, the device follows it. Visualization works the same way. You are typing a command into your subconscious. And your subconscious, combined with the energy of intention, sends that command into the world. So the science says visualization rewires your brain. The mystics say visualization reshapes your reality. Together, they explain why this ritual can unlock money in less than 24 hours. The next time you sit quietly and close your eyes, remember, you're not just daydreaming. You are giving your brain and your energy field direct instructions. And when both your inner mind and outer energy align, money has no choice but to find you. That's why the 24H money visualization ritual works. It bridges neuroscience and spirituality, creating a magnet for abundance that's impossible to ignore. Your brain equals reality generator. Imagination equals creation. Now, let me guide you through the 24H money visualization ritual. It only takes a few minutes, but if you do it with focus, you can activate the flow of money in less than 24 hours. Step 1. Find your space. Sit down in a quiet place where you won't be interrupted. It could be your bedroom, your living room, or even your car during a break. The important thing is that you feel safe and comfortable. Step 2. Breathe and relax. Close your eyes and take 3 slow, deep breaths. Inhale through your nose, hold for a moment, and exhale gently through your mouth. With each breath, imagine stress leaving your body and space opening for abundance. Step 3. Set the scene in your mind. Now imagine a clear amount of money, let's say $1,000. Visualize it as vividly as possible. Picture yourself holding crisp $100 bills in your hands. See the color, feel the texture, imagine the sound of the paper as you count it. Or if you prefer, imagine your banking app, maybe Chase, Bank of America, or Wells Fargo showing your balance with an extra $1,000. Step 4. Add emotion. Visualization without emotion is just a picture. The fuel is feeling, so as you see the money, smile. Feel the relief of knowing the bill is covered. Feel the joy of buying something you've been wanting. Feel the freedom of breathing easier because you know money came to you. Step 5. Anchor the vision with words. Now as you hold that picture, repeat out loud or silently. What I see, I receive in 24 hours. Say it 3 times. The first time with belief, the second time with conviction, the third time with celebration, as if it already happened. Step 6. Seal the ritual. When you're done, take one more deep breath. Whisper thank you to yourself and to the universe. Then open your eyes, feeling lighter, calmer, and ready. Step 7. Let it go. This step is crucial. Once you've visualized it, don't stress about how it will arrive. Release the how and trust the process. Maybe it's a refund check, maybe it's extra hours at work, maybe it's money through Venmo or PayPal. However it comes, know that it's already on its way. That's it. Just a few minutes of focus, belief, and imagination. Tonight, do this before bed, and tomorrow, be ready for your money miracle. Close eyes gives visualize $1,000. Smile gives feel the joy. Say, what I see, I receive in 24H. Trust and release. Now it's time to activate your vision. Writing plants a seed. Visualization grows it, but activation waters it with power. We'll do this together. The phrase is simple, but its energy is unstoppable when spoken with intention. What I see, I receive in 24 hours. Let's repeat this 3 times, step by step. First repetition. Close your eyes. Place your hand over your heart. Take a deep breath in, hold, and slowly exhale. Now whisper softly, what I see, I receive in 24 hours. Say it like a secret, like you're telling your subconscious a truth it cannot ignore. Second repetition. Take another deep breath. This time say it louder, with conviction in your voice. What I see, I receive in 24 hours. Feel the strength in your words. Imagine every cell in your body aligning with abundance. Third repetition. Now smile. Picture the money already in your hands. Picture the deposit already in your bank app. Picture the freedom, the relief, the joy. And now, with celebration in your tone, declare, what I see, I receive in 24 hours. Pause for a moment. Feel the shift. That wasn't just a phrase, it was a command. Your subconscious heard it. The energy around you absorbed it. The message is now sent. What you see, you will receive. Here's the secret. The first time you said it, you believed. The second time, you commanded. The third time, you celebrated. That progression is the formula: belief, command, celebration. It programs your subconscious and signals the universe at the same time. From this moment forward, every time you visualize money, repeat this phrase. Say it in the morning, before bed, or whenever you need to remind yourself of the truth. What I see, I receive in 24 hours. Because you are no longer just imagining, you are creating. You are no longer just wishing, you are activating. And once activated, money must flow to you. What I see gives I receive in 24H. If you're ready to prove to yourself and to the universe that you truly believe in the 24H money visualization ritual, then this is your moment to act. Because listening is powerful, but action is what locks in the energy. Every step you take, no matter how small, sends a signal that says, I am ready for my miracle. So here's what I want you to do right now. Step 1. Like this video. It may seem simple, but when you click that like button, you're not just supporting the channel, you're sending your energy forward. Each tap is like a micro affirmation. Yes, I align with money. Yes, I'm open to receive. Step 2. Subscribe and turn on notifications. Abundance is not a one-time event, it's a daily habit. By subscribing, you're making a commitment to stay in the frequency of prosperity. Every video here is designed to reprogram your subconscious, expand your financial mindset, and keep you aligned with the wealth flow. Don't just have one breakthrough, stay connected so abundance becomes your lifestyle. Step 3. Comment your declaration below. Type these exact words. I see money now. When you do this, you're not only affirming it for yourself, you're joining a collective wave of intention. Imagine hundreds, even thousands of people all declaring, I see money now, together. That's not just a comment section, that's an energetic field. A vibration of wealth that grows stronger with every person who adds to it. And when you contribute your energy to that field, the ripple effect comes back to you multiplied. Remember, abundance flows to those who take aligned action. Visualization sets the vision, activation programs it, but engagement anchors it into your reality. By liking, subscribing, and commenting, you're planting your flag in the ground and saying, I'm not just hoping for money, I'm claiming it. So don't wait, don't hesitate. This is your moment. Hit like. Subscribe now. Comment, I see money now. Your imagination has already created the picture. Your words have already activated the code. And this action right here is the proof that seals the miracle. Because what you see, you receive, and your declaration today could be the key that unlocks your abundance tomorrow. Like, subscribe, comment, I see money now.